This episode is brought to you by Naked Fig Soap. Shop over a dozen handcrafted artisan soaps locally sourced and made in Arizona using the finest non-toxic intentional ingredients. Naked Fig Soap also offers facial care products along with accessories like soap dishes, soap saver bags, and more.
Visit their website at nakedfigsoap.com and use code DRUMMINGUP, all one word, for 20% off online orders. And that is the best place to find her now.
Yes.
She doesn't really have a storefront so much as she has
As of right now.
Yeah, as of right now,
Yes.
she has her products in certain locations,
Yes.
which again is the best place to find her is at her nakedfigsoap.com website.
Yes.
Or her socials. Instagram is a great spot to find her. Ask her any questions where she's going to be at like a farmer's market.
Yes.
You can find all that out. Or
But coming up, she's
Yeah.
moving to bigger and better opportunities.
Yes, absolutely. And we're very happy to hear that because,
Yes.
we just want to
She's
make
one
sure
of our
she's doing
favorite,
okay.
favorite companies.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we're getting low, we always place our order.
Yes.
And again, use that code drumming up,
Yes.
all one word, to get that 20% off discount.
For sure.
nakedfigsoap.com. It'll be in the show notes. We'll have her website. And then the best thing to do is from the website, go find her socials, follow her. That helps her. And by you doing that, it helps us because we know you're listening and we know you're buying her great products. She also offers tattoo care and everything too.
Yes,
so
she does.
just a ton of stuff that she does. It's all locally made and everything. So what was that website again?
That is nakedfigsoap.com.
Using code drumming
Drumming
up,
Up.
all one word, for 20% off at checkout.
Hi there, this is Julian of Gorad, and you are listening to Drumming Up Conversation. Hell yeah.
Drumming up conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Yeah.
Hey, this is Jeff Bowders, and you are watching the Drumming Up Conversation podcast.
Man. Hello and welcome to Drumming Up Conversation. I'm Justin Wood.
I'm Andrea Wood. Intro and outro music is provided by Arizona prog metal band Temporal Displacement. You can email us at drummingupconversation@gmail.com. You can also find us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Drumming Up Conversation, and on X at Drum Conversing. Generation X. And you can listen to our audio podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. You can also watch the video on YouTube. And please follow us, like the videos,
Subscribe. Hit that little bell on there that's so you get updated every time.
and
episode
recommend
comes
us
out.
to a friend or
Yeah.
two.
Yeah, because we have a lot of
Be a friend, tell a friend.
and just this is the way it worked out with the episodes. A lot of the Terror Trader stuff coming out in October, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So it just kind of worked out that way. We had a very busy weekend. We had to reschedule a guest. So I realized that we didn't have an episode this week. So we're just kind of doing a makeshift one. But I had some topics that we could have some conversation about and just
Sure.
what we did the last week as well. So,
Well, the topic that we were laughing about when we logged on was having fun versus paying bills. And if we had died in a car crash, would we have liked
There's no
having
we.
more fun or paying bills?
I'd always rather have fun. They can kiss my ass.
And then you said that the people that we pay bills to have a big house with a big gate.
Yeah, I'm not worried that we didn't give them their like $500 or whatever it would have been, and we could go knock on ring the door for the gate to open, and we can go and knock on the door and ask them if they really gave a shit. So their mansions, they don't care.
Yes, so I said I strive for a big gate.
We owe a lot less than the average American does.
That. I know
a lot less. So yes, fun every time. Fuck them. So anyway, topic number one. We just finished Andy Griffith,
We
which was
did.
a lot of fun, and we found out from a couple people that, or well, especially one that we'll bring up later, that they were a big fan of the show too. But my topic is, did Barney Fife bring all of the crime to Mayberry?
I think he did.
Because the show, as soon as he left, took a different turn. There was no one ever in the jail. I think Otis went in once
I think so.
since
Yeah.
he left,
Yeah.
and that was the town drunk. Other than that, I do not remember like any crime or anything.
And I think each time he visited, something happened in
Well,
town.
yeah, or when he went to be visited in, what was it, Charles?
No, Raleigh.
Raleigh. He was always had some crime going on. So, little disclaimer is
Raleigh was a big town, so
Barney
a big
Fife brought
city.
100% of the crime to Mayberry.
Yes, that's funny. And then I want to know if Andy Griffith ever played a bad guy.
Oh,
I don't know. I want to say yes, but I'm not sure in what.
I've only ever seen him in Andy Griffith.
I know you
So,
saw him in Loaded Weapon also.
was
He
he in
was
that?
General Rancor, I believe.
All right, car. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
All right. Then I've seen him in two things.
yeah.
So, because I never watched Matlock, just never looked interesting to me.
No.
And it didn't help that every time I was at my grandparents' house, it was on. I'm like, oh,
Well, it was an old person show.
I'm
Yeah.
18 or 17 years old. This isn't
This
my
is
show.
not the show
It's
for
not the
me.
show for me. And then the other one that I had was the Rush news. Everyone's been asking me about it. Even Jeff today asked about it.
Yeah.
And I agree with our
Podcast friends.
podcast alumnus, Kyle Fagala, and the fact that I just want my last memory of Rush live to be with Neil on the drums.
Right.
And I'll just leave it at that. The person they got's great. I've also heard that ticket prices are insane. And it's just like, I'm not, I would take a second mortgage out if Neil had still been around and he just didn't want to do it for a while. And then he said, finally, you know what? Let's do
I'll
one more
one
run.
tour.
Yeah, I would get a second mortgage out on the house for that. But for Anika Niles, and I know who she is. I've seen her do stuff here and there. It pops up every once in a while. Great, it's a great choice and everything. I have no problem with it. It's just that I don't want that to be my last memory of seeing Rush.
And you said you thought maybe they went with a female drummer so there wouldn't be as much
Backlash
backlash.
is easier. Like, well, it's a female, so you can't really,
Give her a break.
for one, give her a break, and that's fine. And she can do the gig.
Talent is talent.
Yeah. It's just how I feel. And
Well, or don't call it Rush.
yeah, it's kind of like what Pantera did. They should have called it like Cowboys from Hell.
Yeah.
You know, Rex and Phil, honoring the music that Vinny and Dimebag brought us, something along those lines. Like they could call themselves, like Lee Lifeson would have been cool, kind of like Paige Plant did.
Yeah, I like that.
I think
Lee
Paige
Lifeson.
Plant did very well, if I remember correctly, when that happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I get it, like it's the name and everything. And I mean, like if there's people that never saw Rush, go. By all means, have fun with it. Absolutely go. Because you don't have that memory,
Hmm.
you know? Like, and I know it sounds kind of hypocritical of me because I never saw Pantera and I could go see Pantera and that would be my memory, but I just having met Vinny especially, it's just like I just don't want to do it. But like I know Matt never saw them. I know Chloe definitely never saw
Right.
Rush. Go, have fun, enjoy it. Let me know what you thought.
Right.
I'd still be curious about, what your thoughts were on it and everything. But just for someone that saw them 13 times, it's just like, especially that I didn't even get to see the Art 40 tour just because just the way things worked out. But we did see them on the Clockwork Angels, which was amazing. I just want that to be my last memory. It just Neil playing with them. That the three guys that everyone knew on tour.
And sharing it with the person that you love the most.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I do. I love you back. I love you the most too. Thank you. So that's where I stand on it. And Jeff even asked me today, and he's like, "No, he's like, yeah, that makes sense." Like, yeah, you know. And what was funny is when we watched that because Roy and Kyle did that last minute
Mm-hmm.
episode, and I don't remember who the third person was on there. I'm not familiar with them. And they had good points too. But I was saying it before Kyle was. Is like I was like I turned to you. I was like, I just want my last memory of. I just won't go see it because my last memory of Rush is Neil, of seeing them live. And then it's like 30 seconds later, it's exactly what Kyle said. And it's like,
Yeah.
I get that. Like, it makes sense. And other people are like, oh man, it's still Rush, and it is and it isn't. Um, if Neil had still been alive and said, "Hey, I just don't want to do it, but you have my blessing," and they're like, "Hey, we want you to at least pick out your replacement," I'd
Right.
probably go. But and that would just be like, "Hey, that's his choice. He's still alive, and he just can't do it or doesn't want to do it." And I get that. But just that this, I hate to use the word cash grab, but it's like, for one, Alex has a lot of health issues with his hands. And it's like, for one, I don't want this whole like, spending this much money on a ticket and then going, oh, it's postponed. Alex is having some carpal tunnel issues or whatever, and
Yeah.
it's postponed. So we can't give you a refund, but when it's rescheduled, your ticket will be honored.
If it's ever rescheduled.
The whole Aerosmith thing,
Yeah.
people's money was held up for 3 or 4 years, and it's a couple other bands too with all that.
And they're not even coming anywhere near us.
Oh,
I mean,
still?
LA, but
I heard they just announced like another like
oh,
20
did
more
they?
shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
I didn't look. I just don't care.
Yeah.
But I hope like people like Matt and Chloe and people that never saw them get to go. That's great because you don't have that memory. This will be your memory, and that's cool. It's still 2/3 of the band, 66% of the band. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Go. And I told Matt and Chloe that when we saw them, and we can get into the Dream Theater thing, if we want to right now. But that's how I feel about it, and I know I'm not alone on it. And if you did see Rush and you still want to go see him, that's fine too. That's up to you. That's just not how I want to remember it. So
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah.
And you only saw them once, that
I
one time.
on the one time.
So I'd be curious, would you be interested in seeing this? Okay.
No, because it wouldn't be the same. The showmanship wouldn't be the same.
And people forget too, he wrote 85%, I'll say 85% of lyrics. Probably it was probably more than that, but they do play some stuff from the first album, and that was Getty and Alex that wrote on that. And Getty
Mhm.
did write some songs and help out with other ones too, but I'd say 85% of lyrics was Neil too. I would have been cool if just Alex and Getty went out on their own and just did an acoustic thing.
Would you have been
I'd
okay
have
if
gone
they
to that.
had a guest drummer every night?
I wouldn't say that, but maybe if they had a multitude, but still, I don't know. I've seen some of them play it, and it's just it. I wouldn't say it wasn't close. It just wasn't. It didn't sound right. Like I could close my eyes. Like if you were to pause it, I'd close my eyes and go to the room, and then you play it. Like that's not Neil.
Yeah.
Like so. I certainly don't want to go, and it doesn't even sound like him. Let alone it's not him. So, but yeah, I encourage anyone to go see it if they want to. If that's, but don't go bitching and complaining, going, "Oh, it's just it didn't say it wasn't Rush. It didn't sound like Rush." After you sing,
What a
it's like,
waste of
what a waste of
money.
money. Well, don't say I didn't tell you, but
Yeah.
by all means, go. It's still my favorite band of all time. Go. It's still Getty and Alex, but just know what you're getting into. And like I said, the person they got to do it can handle it. I'm sure they'll do a great job. There
Not
might be a time or
familiar
two
with
I
it.
watch it on YouTube and just check it out,
Yeah.
but I don't want to watch a full 3 hour show and go, it just doesn't sound the same.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, and I worry too that like, are they going to have, because Neil did a lot of I hate to use the word sampling, but like Witch Hunt, when he was doing all those things with his feet and all that, with the triggers and the electronic drums, he's still doing all that.
That's
And
not sampling though.
no, it's not, but they call them samples because it's not the actual instrument being hit. It's a something that's brought in to make that
But
sound.
he
So
created all those sounds though, correct?
more, I mean, they were already programmed into it. It's like a keyboard.
Yeah.
It's no, it's the same thing a keyboardist does. They still like Jordan Rudess does a lot of stuff to where it's not like a piano or keyboard sound necessarily. It's something he has programmed into it. So when he hits it, it plays that specific sound. Um,
Excuse me.
And yeah, so Neil picked out those specific sounds to use. So like there's a lot of songs that are probably going to be backing track. Time Stands Still, stuff like that. There's some stuff on that and Witch Hunt and other songs, or they just don't take, or they just don't play them.
That could be.
Stuff like that too. Just trying to think off the top of my head of like there's a few songs that like electronic drums were used, and he specifically did it and did certain things. So I'd just be curious what they take out. But anyway, we'll go to a band that is back together.
Yes.
And so last Tuesday, a week from today, actually, where were we? We were probably still at
Santan.
Distilling. Love that place.
It was really, yeah.
I'm really, really enjoying going there.
Yes, considering that the very first time we went, it was like a soft opening and they just had epoxied the floors and the
It was just
fumes from it
overwhelming.
was overwhelming.
Like I got sick and
and
had
they
a
shouldn't have been
headache.
open yet.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so we didn't go there for years
just because that was
Yeah.
what we remembered. And like,
until Corey was
Corey,
like, hey,
real
meet
quick,
us up
let's.
there.
And like I was almost like, I don't know. And then we're like, fuck it, let's go. And then yeah, so we went there because we wanted to go get cigars beforehand, and the
So we went to Puro.
Puro.
You indulged, and Matt and Chloe indulged, not me.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
fuddy duddy.
No, it's fine. We ended up switching spots
Drank.
too because the wind.
Yeah.
But God, I love that cigar though.
Yeah.
Even when it was blowing in your face, you weren't once like, oh God. You're just like, can we move? But it wasn't like overwhelming or
No,
it's
not
such a
overwhelming.
So we went there and then we found out that they have some of the Santan drinks there, which is cool. So yeah, we both had a
Gin and ginger ale.
ginger ale and lime.
Yep.
And we all picked out cigars first. I got my usual
Except
because
for me.
we established that. I got my usual because they didn't have anything that I want to try that no one has. So I do eventually want to find that Martin Cove one.
Mhm.
And then I think didn't last time they had the knuckle sandwich. I think he said that they just don't carry it anymore,
They don't
right?
carry
They
it
just- the vendor.
You got it somewhere.
I got it there.
We've only been to
I got it there.
that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I think they only had the shorter of the blackened then, which I'm glad they had the Churchill this time.
Mhm.
So I got that. And then we sat outside on the like patio
It was
area. It's
one of the rare nice days.
yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just sat and talked, and some of the stuff we talked about I won't bring up because
No.
we're still not like that, but it was good to find out that they thought the opposite. So we're doing a good job of still walking that line, even though if you could go other places and find out.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and that was interesting, and we all just it was a lot of fun just once that got talked about, which
Yeah.
wasn't a big deal anyway.
Yeah.
Either way it went. It was just very interesting how it happened. So then we finished our cigars and talked, and then we went over to Santan Brewing. I call it Santan Distilling too because they do have all of their
Yeah.
whiskeys and gins and vodkas and all that. Then you got a whole mess of nachos.
God. Oh, they were so good. Oh my God, they were so good. However, the next day I started because in July I cut out refined sugar, and the day after I went high protein, high fiber. And so I couldn't eat the leftovers, sent them home with the kids, and she sent me a text. Those are really good nachos.
Well, and what did you find out right after you ordered them? Pretty much.
That it was
No.
enough.
No,
Oh, that they had
a smaller
a half order that was not on the menu. It was on one of like the happy hour things on
Yeah.
the table. And I was like, God damn it, they had a half order.
So,
Oh man,
all
they were
good.
good.
Yeah, and then I got fish and chips, and those were really good too.
Your fish looked so good.
Really
Yeah.
good. And it was
And
perfect for what we're doing later
Yeah.
too. I'm like, there shouldn't be any consequences for this.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And
um,
Chloe had a quesadilla, and I think Matt had a burger.
yeah. It was all good food, good
Yeah.
drinks, just fun.
Not super expensive.
No, not bad at all. And then, yeah, we took care of everything, and we like doing that because they take
Yeah.
care of us with the ghost tour and stuff, and with they hook us up with some stuff every once in a
For
while.
sure.
And it's just we like to do stuff ahead of shows. I like to go out and do things and have fun and all that. So then after that, yeah, we raced to Mesa Art Center.
Hmm.
I beat Matt. He had a Challenger. I had a Corolla. Haha. No, I'm just- um, so then parking sucked. It was kind of the only thing I didn't like about it is there's part of it that was free parking, and we couldn't find any spots. And then right around the corner, like literally around the corner, it's $10 to park in the parking
10.50.
garage. It was 10.50.
Mm-hmm.
Geez, that 50 cents. I was
Yep.
like, come on, then you should charge people to park over here then too.
Yeah.
So then I guess it wasn't bad though. I guess Phoenix was probably like what 20, although Phoenix was free
Yeah. After
because they don't
we
take they
yeah,
don't take cash.
and
So
they don't charge you when you first drive in.
yeah,
Yeah. Um. Oh, what night and day in the people that work there
yeah,
compared to the place we saw them in Phoenix. Night and day.
yeah. So you walk in, everyone's nice.
For
There's
one
like
thing, we didn't even stand in line for more than 10 minutes and they ushered everybody through.
yeah,
Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Have a great time. You know?
yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, it was great just getting in. What was really cool was like there was security around, but no, they didn't interfere with anything. They just watched. And then everyone's just nice. Hey, if you need any help, just let us know. We're here, and thanks for coming to Mesa Art Center and all that. And I was like, okay, cool. Because we're going to be here 3 nights this week, and we'll get into that
Yeah.
later. Um, but yeah, we got in, and then we went straight to the concessions, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
We were kind of looking to see what they had. I'm like, oh, I know what I'm getting.
Well, actually, no, we did merch first.
I'm sorry, not concessions. I meant merch.
Yeah.
Merch. Yeah, so we're looking at like everything they had and kind of see things. The only thing I couldn't see was anything autographs. I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about that now. Awesome. But the shirt I got so cool. It's them as like spirits, like is like very Halloween looking.
Yeah.
It's really cool. But the unfortunate thing was they had a bag with the dream catcher, and then I saw a shirt that's only for women for dream catcher. So you got both of those because I talked you into it because I just love how the thing. Apparently, it seems like it's very popular because they didn't have many designs for the new album except for the dream catcher.
Yeah. And I rarely get any merch
So
at all.
cool though. It was so cool when you wore it the other night too, which we'll
Yeah.
get into as well. So yeah.
And
I
I
mean,
believe Chloe got a blanket
yeah.
and they got a hoodie, I believe, and a shirt. And it's nice because it's just one band, so you don't have to pick from different bands' merch like at some
Yeah.
concerts.
Well, except for when we got up there, they did have
Yep.
autograph stuff.
And you're like, what's my budget? And I said, use your credit card.
Yeah. Yep. Because they had the autograph version of the graphic novel.
We haven't even looked through it yet.
Oh, it's on my nightstand now. I'm going to read it
Okay.
tonight. Um,
Oh, good. Quiet night tonight.
and so
We'll get into that later.
we'll see. But yeah, so I lost my train of thought. Ha ha ha. Dream Theater album.
You
So
got the book.
the book, I got the graphic novel with all five signatures because I have never gotten all five signatures from them. I've gotten Mike's a few times because I've met him and everything else, meet and greets and all that. Oh, and at lunch too, and when we're hanging out with Matt, we found out that there's a lot of times we should have ran into each other prior. A lot. We were at least 4 or 5 things at
More
the
than
same
you
time.
probably did because we were joking around.
Yeah.
We probably pissed
God,
each
this
other off.
Blonde, long-haired assholes at this one too.
Gas.
Jesus, like we were coming up with like this whole rivalry, like we just hated each other and we'd always see each
You
other's
stepped
things.
on my foot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cut me in line, man.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Yep.
Stuff like that. We're just joking.
Who knows?
Because yeah, there was a lot of stuff we're at the same time, same night, same
Yep.
venue, all that stuff. So that was fun. Um, so then yeah, after that we went to the concessions and that's when we told them like, hey, you guys are this is awesome. You guys are this is
So
great,
nice.
so nice. And
The lady was like, why couldn't people just be nice?
yeah, we told her that about the one in Phoenix and all that. And then we got what 2 waters and I got a cider or something.
I had a sparkling water a
And
San Pellegrino,
yeah, I had a
a
regular
regular water, and a
and a
drink.
drink and a
It's
yeah.
like $14,
Yeah, something like that.
where it was
Like 12
12
for just each water.
Liquid Death in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, and the lady was super, super nice. We're like, thanks for being nice, because when we were
Yeah.
in Phoenix, they were real bitchy and rude and everything. And she was like, I have a restaurant where it was like in Minnesota or
Something,
something.
yeah. She's like, yeah, some of the servers are just rude and
Yeah.
stuff. And I was like, oh,
And then she's like, I don't keep them. If
yeah.
you're going to be rude, I don't
Yeah,
keep you.
you're the front of house.
Yeah.
So, um,
Awesome. And then
yeah.
people showed us where to sit. They
Yeah.
gave us
And
their program.
the only thing is when we got into sit was probably the only disappointing part of the night because we thought had balcony seats
Yes.
and they weren't really balcony seats. We actually had to
They were
move the seats back a little bit because there was a
elevated.
big pillar next to us and we couldn't see and we just moved seats.
There were side row seats and moderately elevated, maybe 2 or 3 feet from the other seats.
Yeah, maybe not even a foot,
Yeah.
honestly.
Who knows?
Yeah, but it was nice once the band came out and everything. It was actually a really good view and everything and worked out. Um, but next time I want to like maybe go to the
Balcony,
box
balcony.
office and
Yeah.
go, hey, we want like the balcony
Because you had a sign. We did a custom sign with glow in the dark paint that said, Mike, may I play drums with you?
because he always has the two drum sets and all that.
And we thought that we were going to be on a balcony where we
Yeah.
could like hang it over where it
Yeah.
would glow and they could see it.
Yeah, I still held it up and everything, but we're looking up like, oh man, if we were up there, he'd definitely see it.
Yep.
And we could, yeah. So next time, because they played there a few times. It was the other drummer, but they've played there a few times. So hopefully next time they come there again.
Yeah.
It's just so much easier, so close to the house.
What a nice theater. It
Yeah.
was really nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Um, and then we hung out afterwards, tried to get a set list. And then we went outside and tried there too. Just didn't have any luck.
Yeah. Let's mention what they had this tour that they did not have last tour. Props.
Props, yeah.
They had the Shadow Man.
Well, I was going to go over the set list
Okay.
too, but
Okay.
so the first 8 songs was the newest album, Parasomnia. They
Mhm.
played it in its entirety, which there's not a lot of bands that could do that and people would be excited to go. They're one of those bands, Rush being probably the second one or even the first one, because I would have, when we saw them on the Clockwork Angels tour, they pretty much played the whole thing anyway, and I would have been perfectly fine if they played the whole thing in its entirety. Love that album. It's just one of their greatest. Um, so this was the only time that we saw the same songs from the first time they were here in February.
But only two.
But it's
only
Night
two
Terror
from
and Midnight Messiah.
Messiah.
So, those were the only two that they repeated. After that, they had an intermission, and the prop was really cool. The Shadow Man was awesome.
Mhm.
It was like one of the like things that like the bouncy houses is where they
An
blows up.
inflatable.
Or yeah, thank you, inflatable. But it looked solid, which was crazy.
Yes, there was no billowing
Yeah,
at all.
it was crazy. It was really cool looking. So then after that, they did the intermission, which we just went out. We were going to go to the concessions, but they were just packed.
Mhm.
So you used the restroom real quick, and then we went back in, which was good because they cleared the stage of the stuff that was out there. They had a bed,
Mhm.
and stuff like that. And it's nice to just come back and those are gone, and you're just like, okay, yeah, forgot
Right.
they're there. And then I was texting Matt at the same time or while we are getting during intermission, I was like, hey, it's kind of cool that they had it planned to where the
The
Parasomnia would
first
end
act.
at 9:12. I was like, or 21:12 military time. And Matt's like, you're such a nerd
Because of Rush.
because Rush 21:12. And he's like, no. I was like, hey, you appreciate. He's like, no, that's actually a pretty good thing to catch or whatever. It's like, yeah, just something I think about because they would start at 8 o'clock everywhere they went, which showed me two things. One, that the 21:12 thing, and two, they play it perfectly because the album is an hour and 11 minutes long. So you start at 8, you go an hour and 11 minutes, 9:11, but then when you say, okay, we're going to take a little intermission, blah, 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 another minute's gone by. It's like, that's crazy.
Precision.
Yeah, that's just crazy. And so the song that led up to them doing this act 2 was La Gassa Ladra, which is a like classical song. It was just on the set list for it. And then they came into As I Am, which was awesome. It's one
Mm-hmm.
of our favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And I was texting with Matt ahead of time. I was like, "What do you think they're going to come out with?" I said, "I think they're going to come out with As I Am," and sure enough, they did. But I also predicted that they were going to do it in this order because there's two things I knew that they were doing. It was the Parasomnia in its entirety, and then a Change of Seasons in its entirety. So I said they're going to start with Parasomnia and then end with Change of Seasons.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes the most sense. That'll be their encore. And sure enough, they did. But then after that was The Enemy Inside was the name of the song. It was a Mangini era one. I didn't know what it
Yeah,
was.
for sure. Yeah, 'cause I
Matt
didn't
was, yeah,
recognize
because
it at
I
all.
remember at the end, Matt was like, "Oh, he's not going to know what this is, so I'll tell him after." And he's like, "Hey, did you know what the second song was in Act Two?" I'm like, "Nope."
Nope.
He's like, "It was the Mangini one." It's like Enemy Inside. I said, "I actually liked that one."
Yeah.
It's like it sounded like Dream Theater, not like the other two they played on the last tour, where they're just like the ballads and just
Yeah.
slow and whatever. And then this was the one I've never seen them play live, A Rite of Passage. I never got to see that tour when Black Clouds and Silver Linings, so I've never seen them play anything from that because they didn't play it on the last leg, and so cool. Because as soon as Act Two started, I even leaned to you. I was like, I should know every single song they play from that, but I lied because I didn't know The Enemy Inside.
Right.
But other than that, I knew everything. The next one was Act One, Scene Three, Through My Words, and then Act One, Scene Three, Scene Two, sorry, Scene Three, Part Two, Fatal Tragedy. 15 was cool. Song 15, Peruvian Skies. I love that one. I saw that on the Falling into Infinity tour. Um, and that was just cool. But that tour they did Have a Cigar and Enter Sandman as the songs. This one they did
Wish You Were Here.
Wish You Were Here, and they did another
Um,
Metallica one, um,
uh, um, um, um,
Wherever I May Roam
yeah.
or what. Okay. And that was really cool because I was like, they're gonna do this and then they're gonna do that. Well, I was close. They did Pink Floyd and they did Metallica, just different songs, but it's just cool they did that. And then the next one was Take the Time, which Matt said he'd never seen them play, which was really cool. So that was really fun to hear him say because he saw a lot of like the Mangini era stuff, and they did a lot of that stuff during that. And then they said, "Okay, well, thank you." And then the encore was A Change of Seasons. This was big for me because I only see them do these songs once, and it was on that same tour, the tour Falling into Infinity tour, but they split them up. So they do like one and they do three songs and they do another part, then three songs and stuff like that. I've never seen them play it in its entirety. Amazing. They played it perfectly. It's just the way it is. Mike wrote it about his mom dying and stuff like that, and just don't take anything for granted. Take it, as take the day and seize the day essentially. It was really cool because they started it off with the my God, why can't I think of that Robin Williams movie?
Oh, Dead
Dead
Poets
Poets
Society.
Society, about the Carpe Diem and all that stuff, and that was really cool. Um,
I've never seen that, so I
we should
didn't
watch it
get the
sometime. It's
reference.
it's
Yeah.
pretty good. I watched it in school, surprisingly.
Oh, wow.
Um, I don't know if I watched all of it, but I saw a lot of it in school. But yeah, it's a good movie. But he wrote about his mom dying in a plane crash and all that stuff, which they reference in it and everything. But and they actually played it the album version because I've heard them play it in its entirety before, just on like albums I have that they did it on, and they always like in the little. There's a couple parts where they kind of goof around a little bit. This one they just kept it pretty straight, which
Hmm.
was interesting too, and I like that. But just amazing. It's an amazing show. I can't wait till they come again because the thing about them is they won't do any of this again
Right.
on the next tour. They've done all the Parasomnia stuff, so they'll probably go. I could see them doing. They did it with Mangini. It just kind of sucks. And I'd be okay with them doing it again. They did the Images and Words in its entirety, and I would love to see that because I think there's two on there I've never seen them play live, and that would be really cool to see. But all in all, it's a great show, and I'm curious what you thought about it because you've only seen them twice in
Second
the same
time.
year.
Yeah.
So you like the
Still,
first one better, right? You said.
I thought the vocal quality was better.
See, I thought he was better here because he had a wider range of songs, I think, on this one.
Be where we were sitting also, because last time we were
More
center
center.
stage, where this time we were off to the left.
Yeah, and I think he sounded, but I set my expectations high for Rite of Passage
Yeah.
and all of Change of Seasons,
Mhm.
and he nailed it. He sounded so good. He's never sounded better live. I've seen them a lot of times. This is my 10th show. The last two times, he's never sounded better, in my opinion. Like he just, I don't know what he's changed, but he just sounds so good. Like James is just killing it. He's not over singing. He used to try and be louder than everyone else. I think that's helped, but
Yeah.
goddamn, he's so good live. And in my opinion, he used to be the weaker link of the band because you got these great musicians up there, and sometimes you just seem like,
They have an amazing bass player. Yeah.
yeah,
And it's very fun to watch Jordan Rudess also. He's
especially when he
very
brought the
talented.
guitar out. That
Yeah.
was cool. Made sure I got some really good
Yeah.
pictures of that.
And I like the panel he has on the front that shows all the keys he's
And
playing.
he does it every once in a
Yeah,
while.
yeah,
Yeah,
really
really
cool.
cool. Yeah, cool effect. Yeah.
Oh, did you see when he was playing the cymbal?
No,
Oh, you missed
I
that?
did.
Yeah, I can't remember what
Oh,
song it was, but
huh. Was
he
it?
was bam, bam,
Huh.
bam, playing along with the
Interesting.
song.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
man, I can't believe you missed that.
Oh, it might have been Peruvian Skies during the solo, maybe,
Maybe,
because they're all looking at each other for
maybe.
that. I want to
I
say
couldn't tell you
it
for
was that
sure.
one. Oh no, it might have been Take the Time. Actually, that's when we
Yeah.
had the really long solo. Either way, yeah, it was a great show. And then I swear to God, Mike pointed at me again.
Okay, yeah. Show ends. He stands up from the drums, points, right? Waves.
Same thing he
Second
did last
He
time,
did
and we're
last
totally
time
different,
too.
totally different venue and totally different locations. Same
And
exact thing.
no one else in our area.
No,
Yeah. Crazy.
yeah. The
Crazy.
only thing that was the same was the way I looked. The
Yep.
bright green hair and
Mohawk. Yep.
yep. So it was weird. Very,
Yeah.
very weird. So
But he could have seen the podcast episode with Kyle. I
yeah,
don't know.
or Vic. There's Vic now too since then. So I don't know. It's crazy.
Don't know.
So yeah,
But it was right in your direction.
yeah. So then we took the next day off, and the kid ended up taking that day off too. So we went out and had fun that day.
I had a doctor's appointment, but then
Yeah,
after that, yeah,
it's
we
all fun
just
time.
had some fun.
And then on the way out, we were I don't remember what we were doing that brought it up, but oh, I think we were checking to see what time it started for Carrie Elwes.
Yep.
And we're like,
Because we
hey,
were supposed to be at Mesa Arts on Friday for Psycho and then Saturday for the Carrie
and I have the
Elwes.
psycho thing written down.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. But this was the Wednesday. So we're driving and we're like, hey,
I think you asked what time does it start?
yeah, because I was like just kind of planning it like when we want to get because we're gonna go have, some food and drinks and stuff ahead of time, just kind of planned it out. And she's like, oh no. I'm like, what? She's like, it's been rescheduled. I'm like, are you serious?
Till February.
Of next year.
Yep. Scheduling conflict. Okay.
We bought the
Robert
tickets
bought
in, what
tickets
was it,
in
March? Okay.
So almost a year. How was there a scheduling conflict?
7 months?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Luckily though, Robert and Nicole.
Well, hold on.
Okay. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So then, yeah. So we ended up having fun the rest of the day. We went to Ecstasy, which is a really good restaurant.
Breakfast place.
Breakfast
Brunch place out here. An amazing menu.
I like the other place better too. I
Yeah,
agree with
I
that.
like the other location better.
But it was still good. The food was still really, really good. And yeah, so we did that, and then we pretty much went home after that, right? Or no, yeah, because you had your appointment, then we went to eat, and then we went home after
I
that.
think so because we're
Because we
going
were
to go back to your parents.
staying at the parents' house, and it worked out great that we had the day off, so we can just drive the one car over. We don't have to get dropped off. Then we stayed there.
Oh,
Oh, we let
went,
Robert know
we
though.
went
So
to the card shop.
Both card shops. Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's right. We got some stuff.
and we picked up some new WWE cards.
Hmm. Yeah, 'cause we found some singles finally
Yeah.
there. That's right. We did that. And then we went home because it was getting to be a little stormy. I think it already stormed a little bit that day, but not crazy. And then yeah, we went, got packed, got the girl, went over to the parents and moved in there for a couple days.
Mhm.
And during that time too, we let Robert know. He checked his email and did confirm that.
Yep.
And then we started getting ready for Thursday for work, and then Friday we had Psycho, which was
At Mesa Arts.
Mesa Art Center, our second stint of supposed to be three, but we found out. Luckily, we found out ahead of time. But what was weird is when we got the program at Dream Theater, didn't say anything. It was all
Yeah,
all go.
And then when we got to Mesa Arts, it was in a different building from where we saw
So
Dream
we had to
Theater.
find it.
Yeah. And to kill some time because they weren't ready to usher people in for the movie, we got to go through the
Art exhibit.
art exhibit. There's some really cool art. There's some really dark art.
Yeah, I wish they had put the names of
Well, I
some of
did
the artists.
email and ask.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
I'm just
Cool.
waiting to hear back.
Yeah, so we did the Psycho thing. Wasn't quite what we expected, but it was still
It
fun.
was fun.
I thought it was gonna be more of like a theater.
It was a lecture room.
Is a lecture room.
Yeah.
It was still fun. If they listen to this little thing, turn the volume up just a little
A
bit
little
more.
bit, yeah.
It's a little quiet, especially when people, and we'll get into that, start doing what they do.
Yeah.
Um,
Because Corey and
Courtney and
Kristen
Kristen, yeah,
came and she had never seen it. So some of the dialogue was lost at the beginning on her
Yeah.
because she couldn't hear it.
all the Phoenix stuff,
Yeah.
because that was cool too. That's one of the big reasons we wanted to go, was because
A local
a
movie.
local movie
Yeah.
essentially. The first 30 minutes or so are filmed out here, and then the parts later on too, when they're meeting with the boyfriend and the sister and all that, that's technically Phoenix as
Right.
well. So, but
And I like how quick she got to the Bakersfield area in the movie, and how when the private investigator went to the hotel, he was going to be back within like an hour. You cannot get from Phoenix to the Bakersfield area within an hour. You can't.
yeah,
There's no way. No way.
for
But
sure.
I like it's funny.
It's yeah.
Cool.
So we got some drinks ahead of time,
Hmm.
and we saw the art exhibit. We waited for Corey and Kristen, and then you said, just tell them, because they couldn't find it, like, just tell them to look for the lighted palm trees. And in my head, I'm like, okay, don't argue with the wife, but
Lobby that we were waiting in, there was windows, and right in front of it, there was like 6 lighted palm trees.
my thing was, well, this is why I'm more observant than you are, because when we were at Dream Theater, these lighted palm trees are all right where we were walking up,
Whole campus.
and they were tonight too. So if they follow the lighted palm trees, they're going to get even more lost. So they did eventually find it.
Yeah.
They called. I missed the call, but we saw them coming down
Yeah.
the stairs and everything. So they got there in time. So we sat in there, and we sat at the back because that was where all the 5 chairs were, which is perfect.
Yeah, that was perfect.
And we watched the movie, and then people just, I don't know if they like laughed because they were nervous or scared or just didn't understand, but they laughed at a couple like big parts of the
Moments.
of the
Yeah.
movie. Kind of ruined it a little bit,
Yeah.
especially for some of the people that hadn't seen it. But there were like photo ops and stuff we could do, which
Yeah.
was cool. The movie, it was all great as always.
The kid being the kid though, at the end, she was like, "Well, I'm just gonna laugh at the end."
Randomly.
And she laughed randomly at the end. It just made me giggle.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was good to see Corey, Kristen again. I'm glad they're still together. I'm, always rooting for our friends and their
For sure.
girlfriends and everything, because we don't like to meet new people. Just kidding. So no, it was a lot of fun. And so after that, it was pouring at that point, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because we were finally
Went to
getting that storm.
Whataburger afterwards.
Well, we were gonna go to In-N-Out. We
Oh,
took McQueen down, which is one of our major roads out here. There
yeah.
was like the whole Mesa. I don't know if we were Mesa or Gilbert at that point, but whatever city it was, all of the cops must have been at That
At
just by
least
this
30.
apartment complex.
Yeah, at least 30.
So we think there's a
Ambulance,
raid going
fire
on.
department. Yeah. So we're like, well, we're
Something.
going to turn
We
here.
just I
Then we're
turned
going
on
to
that.
speed off because all the cops are there.
Well, then we went to Fry's,
Yeah.
our grocery store, and got some of the food because the next day we had the wrestling
Wrestling
event.
event.
And so we got food for that real quick. And they're like, okay, we'll go to In-N-Out and then we'll head home. In-N-Out was a no-go. I think every high school kid in the area was there. And there was
Yep.
like 3 cops in the parking lot. Screw this.
If not more.
Yeah. So we ended up going to Whataburger.
The whole entire lobby
Mhm.
or where the seating area was
Yeah.
full. There was at least 50 kids standing outside waiting to get in, and the drive-through was backed up. So, no thanks.
Yeah. It wasn't
Went to
fun.
Whataburger and got right in.
Still took a little bit, but it was fine. It was
Yeah.
actually really good.
It was really good.
And it wasn't as expensive as I thought it was going to be either,
Yeah.
which isn't a big deal, but
For sure. Yeah.
it does help.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did that. And then the next day we watched the wrestling event, which was really, really good.
Eggs Benedict for brunch.
Yep. And watched that. Seth Rollins became the Crown Jewel champ for the men,
Mhm.
and Stephanie Vaquer for the women.
She's awesome.
She's awesome.
She's hot.
She's right up there with Rhea.
Yeah.
And then Rhea, they had a match too,
Rhea
which was
Io.
really good.
Rio.
Yeah, Io and Rhea versus Asuka and Kairi
Kyrie
Sane.
saying.
That was really good. The whole thing was really, really good.
It was.
But we had plans right after that too, so luckily it wasn't too super long, and luckily the plans originally had changed anyway from Carrie Owa's postponing. That actually,
Robert and Nicole were like, we have a babysitter.
yeah,
We're going
we're
out.
going out.
Yeah.
So we already planned on that because I'm like, hey, you guys can just come over for the wrestling thing if you want. Like, oh, we still have a babysitter, so if you guys want to still do something, let's do it. I'm like, yeah, we were gonna go. Yeah, absolutely, let's go do this. So, I brought up going to the Salted Knot, and then we'll go to AZ Distilling after. And they're like, oh, that's perfect. I'm like, okay, cool, awesome. Because it's like we haven't been Salted Knot in a while, and that was the plan anyway originally before Carrie was to go do that. But luckily that got pushed back a little bit because of it anyway, so we didn't have to rush so much with the wrestling. But then Jeff was like, hey, I can be there earlier. So I'm like, you know what, screw it. Yeah, get here at around 10. So everything just got done earlier, which gave us time to get ready, gave the kid time to go home,
Get ready.
come back, take her nap, and all that stuff. And yeah, we went to the Salted Knot, which was awesome. Unfortunately, Chad and Maria had a previous engagement, so they weren't there.
However,
But they knew we were going to be there. So we placed our order, paid for it, and everything else. We don't ever expect anything from anyone. That's not the way we do things. There's all the times that like Spooky Swirls when we go there, they'll sometimes give us a discount just because they see us, but we never go in there asking for anything.
Right.
We'll pay full price. We just enjoy that you guys say hi and whatever. So then we order our food, we go to sit down, and then all of a sudden one of the employees comes over and she's like, hey, my boss just called and said that they saw you on the cameras, and just if there's anything you guys want, just let me know. It's on the house. And we're like, because we told Robert and Nicole that we knew the owners and stuff, and they're like, they've been on the podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then not planned at all. We just let them know, hey, we're going to be there tomorrow, so we'd love to see you guys. We just want to let you know we'll be there at this time or whatever. And yeah, that happened. We sat down, like, if you guys want any sodas or any drinks or coffee or anything like that, cookies, whatever, and like, no, we're good. I was like, you guys want anything, let her know. So then once the food got brought over and stuff, I forgot to get a water. So I was like, hey, you know what? If you have a Liquid Death, I'll take one of those. And she's like, all we have is a lime. I'm like, that's perfect. That's my favorite anyway. So,
and then we found where the camera was, and we were like,
yeah, we started waving and all that, and it's like it's kind of I've looking at Robert at the time, and he kind of had this like, oh, they weren't kidding. Like, no, we know them. Like yeah,
come on, if you're in the Mesa area and you love soft pretzels, that is a place to go.
Unless you're allergic or have a problem.
Right.
I don't know why you wouldn't, because they have everything bagel or everything bagel and haha. But I got the cheese one, so good. I'm like, you can't beat this price for one, and two, I was full like the rest of the night. Like I was good. Like we went and drank after
I
that.
had butter and salt. The kid had
the Italian
No shit, the garlic parmesan.
garlic parm. Oh, okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Nicole got the like little
The bite
the
flight.
bite flight, yeah, which looked really good too. You get to try everything.
And
you get
Robert had the
you get a
cheddar jalapeno.
yeah, you get a dip with it and everything. It's just so good. We just sat around and talked for a little while and hung out and
How great is Nicole? She's awesome. And Robert looks great. He looks very healthy. He looks very happy.
he had a beard, which was weird. I'd never seen him with one
Put
of
on a little
those.
bit of weight.
Did he?
For a while, he got really super skinny.
Yeah.
You know, she's awesome.
Yeah.
She's great.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun talking afterward
Yeah, I
and
like
all
her.
that too. After we went to AZ Distilling, which was a lot of fun too. That place is cool. Next time, I'm probably just gonna do this whiskey flights. It's just worth it. Those pours were awesome.
You
It's
had
like
your flight was everything 50
50%
ABV and
50%
over.
ABV and up.
Yeah.
Because I think it capped at like 67. So I was like, and she's like, the person that took it, she's like, okay, so this one, that's it. Those four. Like, okay.
That second gin drink I had was really, really good. And the kid had a New York whiskey sour, which was a whiskey sour with red wine on top of it. It was actually really good. It went together really well. Surprise.
Or I might reverse it. Lights and then the whiskey sour.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really, really good. And then we just walked. It was nice out. We just walked everywhere.
Downtown Mesa's, it was nice.
Mhm.
Went by the Nile. The Nile looks real nice.
We can always go there and get coffee sometime
Yeah.
too. Although there's a bunch of coffee places there. So
Yeah.
um
We were kind of hoping that's where Fear Factory was playing, so we could sneak in there.
I'm not gonna
Catch
sneak
the,
in, but it would have
no, not sneak in, but I mean, like
Yeah.
catch the tail end of the show.
It would have been cool anyway because the event we were gonna go to got canceled. So that would have been really, really cool. We'd have been, all right, let's just go do this and then we'll go like very end and check them out. But yeah, all in all, it was a great night because we'd only seen them one other time prior when
At
we
their
went to
house,
their
yeah.
house and we had them on. And if you haven't listened to that or watched, you can't watch
You
it.
go back.
You can
and
listen to it. We didn't do video then.
No.
But yeah, you can check that out. It was a lot of fun just catching up. We're gonna get together more often and do things too.
Yeah.
We're just especially on weekends, just go go go. But
And then last night we watched Monday Night Raw, and the Vision turned on Seth Rollins. Of course. Now this is why I was talking about you reading tonight will be a quiet night, because I fell asleep before the end of the match because I read a little bit and then I fell asleep. Reading always puts me right to sleep. So I didn't see Seth Rollins getting taken out. And when it was over, you said you shouldn't have fallen asleep because they turned on him. And then you proceeded to watch Family Guy, no, not Family Guy, American Dad afterwards at a very loud volume.
yeah, but you were in bed. You can sleep.
On purpose.
No, it wasn't on purpose actually.
It was on purpose.
It was the volume from Netflix, and it just was louder on the TV.
But you never adjusted it.
No,
You left it
you were in
loud.
bed, and bed is for sleeping. So you were asleep.
It's for sleeping, not playing really loud TV. We even had
Well, and I was already angry because Josh Allen fucked me over royally last night.
Oh, fuck my wife then and her sleep pattern.
And all I needed was 2 points.
So I did look at it online today, of them taking him out. Apparently he has an injury.
So
Yeah. So
but then again, so Rollins has an injury. Sure.
apparently this wasn't supposed to happen
Yeah.
until 2026.
I know, but I remember last night you were like, I just have a feeling, and I was like, yeah, they will eventually, but they're not going to do it yet.
I was wondering also, is this injury real or not? Yeah, so who knows?
Because they just had a baby, didn't they?
No, not
No?
Seth.
Oh, okay. Oh, no,
it was Cody.
oh, that's right. That's right.
Cody.
Never mind.
Cody Rhodes.
Or it will be. I don't know. No, I don't know. I know that's.
We haven't seen
I
that
hate
in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I
so
hated.
who knows?
It sucks that he got injured. If it's true, because he just won what he won, so that's gonna-
Apparently it was shoulder, because they said that right after Crown Jewels he was wearing a sling. So
Well,
Don't know.
Right after main event, he was walking around in crutches in a
yeah.
wheelchair.
And
So
fooled what's his name?
Rich Eisen,
Yeah.
that was the best kayfabe ever.
Yes, it
Just
was.
the way it was done was perfect. So yeah. Anyway, that was awesome. But yeah, so that happened.
Yeah, baby.
But
Good enough.
the last thing I wanted to go over is J Rose grandpa just recently.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you, how is J-Ro?
He seemed fine. I watched as much as I could of the Gracious 2 today,
Mm.
just being at work and stuff. He seemed in good spirits. I mean, I think he was. I want to say I could be wrong, but he was in his 90s. I know that. He was like, I'll say like 93 or something. So
Yeah,
sounded like
Italian.
yeah, it sounded like they had a lot of great times and
That's good.
everything. And yeah, so
He's
he's had a rough
had a rough
6 weeks or so, I'd say.
yeah.
Um, but yeah,
Good
he seems.
interview.
Yeah, we are, J-Ro. We're always thinking of you and CAG
Chad,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. You guys are always great to us, and we appreciate that. And yeah,
Grenache, what are you chewing on?
so he seemed in good spirits.
That's good.
I mean, for what it
As
is.
much as you can, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you got to move on, and I'm sure his grandpa would say, "Dude, get over it and move on."
Yeah.
Just have enjoy life and enjoy what you got, and don't take it for granted, and carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
So you got a pretty cool
Seize
cup
the
over there.
seize the fucking
That's something
day.
else that happened while we're from last week.
A
So,
shout out to Emily,
yep.
who took Justin's album cover, The Spartacus War. There's Justin right there.
Yep. Right there.
Right there. And there's Mark. There's Kiefer.
Mark-ish.
Mark-ish.
Mark adjacent.
Yeah. And turned it into a nice cup. And
Yeah.
it's a 30-ounce cup. And I had been using like a 30-ounce Stanley style cup, which you were also.
Mhm.
I'm drinking more water with this.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I think it's because it looks so cool
Yeah.
too.
I
But
try to drink at least 120 ounces of water a day.
yeah. But thank you, Emily. Cut
Yep.
Above Handmade. Check her out. She can, if she doesn't do it now, if you ask her if she does, she'll probably learn how to do it.
Yeah.
She's one of those. She's awesome. And we made one for Kiefer too. I've
Yep.
got one as well. And then he's gonna get his at some point. Because I was like, dude, do you want one? He's like, dude, hell yeah, I do. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be one of three. So
Yeah.
only 3 people are gonna have this. And if anyone else wants one, let us know.
Yep.
We can get them
We
made.
can ship anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just let us know if you want one. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get through this. So
Intro and outro music is provided by Arizona prog metal band Temple Displacements.
NPR. I think we've done this before.
We have, yeah. You can
Thank you for listening.
thank you for if you stayed. Thank you.
It's Kyle Fagala, who we brought a few times. If you're still hanging out with us, we appreciate it. Good for you. We appreciate it. Okay.
Awesome. You can email us at drummingupconversation@gmail.com. Please do. We love getting emails from
We
listeners.
do, knock on wood, have a couple good episodes coming up soon too. All of them are good. All of them are great. All of our guests are always great. We just have 2 new people or guests. Oh, it's 2. Actually, I think 3 guests, 2 on Friday and 1 on Saturday, that we've not talked to before. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yep.
One we still need to do some research on. The other one's done.
Yep.
But I have faith in myself and you that we'll get this done by Friday, which we always do.
You know what? It's funny how much we used to prepare ahead of time in the beginning, and now I don't even worry about it.
We just got to get like some notes together and just do what research we can, just mostly like YouTube or just a little research. And yeah, I'll make more notes than there are
But
actually questions.
if you
and stuff.
ask people good questions and they can give you like a 15-minute answer off that question,
Or
doing
if that question, then
Leads-
their answer leads to another question that wasn't even you thought of. You just thought I think that's the thing is we've learned how to adapt and to follow up and go more in the moment than what's on the list.
Which is why at the last wine event at Divine, I had absolutely no problem talking to people.
Mhm. Same.
None at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could probably get up and give a lecture
Yeah.
if I had to.
Oh, it's made me
Yeah.
like it's made me better with people's names too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, like like remembering them for one, and two, saying it back to them,
Acknowledging them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep, exactly. Where I was really bad at that before, or I'd just be like, oh, I don't want to call them the
Like
wrong
the
name.
last time we went to In-N-Out and you used the kid's name. You said, "Thank you." I think it was Jaden. "Thank you, Jaden."
Oh yeah,
And then you handed me the bag and I said, "Thank you, Justin." And you're like, "You motherfucker." I'm like, "What? I'm just keeping in the spirit." Okay. And so you can find us and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at Drumming Up Conversation, and on X, Generation X, at Drum Conversing. And you can listen to our audio podcasts on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And you can see the video podcasts
the video
on
edition.
YouTube.
Yep, and
Video
also
adjacent.
we're still doing the Friday ones as well until we get all caught up. Which I don't think there's too many left.
No,
There's some I still need to go on the other computer and find, see if I could find them.
we have a plethora of computers.
Well, we have the slow ones and we have the fast ones. Right now we're on the fast one. So sometimes I need to, like, especially the band one, I got to make a whole day out of that.
Oh, we had fun with that new computer and your music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
Thank you, Vic, for
thank
the
you, Vic.
tutorial. We
Man.
learned a lot.
I just remember that first time I did it and when I figured out how to do it and I played
Uh-huh.
it, the original version and the new one, you're like, oh my God, I like that one. Like I just hit a button.
Vic Gio
Yep. Thank you, man.
gave us a
Appreciate
very
it.
nice tutorial one.
Yeah. So right now I'm in the process of just doing the songs that have been recorded already.
Mhm.
And yeah, just
Yeah.
helped out. So
Awesome.
for
Very
Drumming
cool.
Up Conversation, I'm Justin Wood.
I'm Andrea Wood. That's Grenache.
Grenache. No
No mercy.
mercy.
Drumming up conversation.